Hello everyone, Dances with Rain here, and I wanted to do a very quick hair video. I was in the process of doing my hair for today, and I figured that I should share with you guys, take the time out to share with you guys what I do to maintain my straight hair. And as you see, my hair is not bone straight, and as you know from my other videos that you've seen, I'm a natural. I have natural hair, which means it's not chemically processed with lye of any sort. I don't use any relaxers. What you see right now is a flat iron, and I just want to show you, once I flat iron my hair, how I maintain it. And I'm going to share with you the products that I use for this flat iron. Now, I've used a range of products. I've used really expensive product, and then I use more products that are more I guess more ethically diverse products, and that aren't so expensive and easier to find in your local beauty supply. And what I found is that the ones that have been used, if you go to like in diverse hair shops or something like a Dominican hair shop, those are usually the products that do work the best. So I would say that my most expensive products that I've used for flat ironing my hair is Evo. And Evo was $25 per product, and I bought two of the products. I bought their blow drying straightening cream, and then I bought their flat iron spray. When I used Evo, my hair came out really straight, but the problem with the Evo, the blow drying cream was fine, but the spray that you use on your hair before you flat iron has water in it. So you're actually wetting your hair before you flat iron it, which isn't good and can cause damage to the hair. So I stopped using the Evo product, and I've switched my products. So I will show you for this look what I did. And I flat ironed my hair on Sunday, and it is currently Wednesday, so 4 days ago. And I've been going to work back and forth and everything, and I'd say that it's held up pretty well, if you guys can see. And I do have color treated hair. Okay, so how I do this look, and this is actually my hair right now. Last night I did a video that I posted, and then I was so tired I didn't really take the time out to pin curl my hair, which is what I usually do. So this hair right now is very like undefined, and it's not really curled as I usually keep it. So what I usually do, but it still looks pretty decent, what I usually do is, once I done with the flat iron process, I take my hair in sections like so, and then I'll pin curling it. And pin curling the hair is very easy. I'm looking for a bobby pin. I don't see one, so I'm just going to use this little clip I have to do a very quick demonstration. If you want smaller, like more defined curls, I might do that first, a smaller pin curl. So maybe break this section in half like this, and then once I have those pins curls set in from the first day, the next day I'm pin curling my hair, I'm going to make a bigger section and pin curl it so that I get a more wavy look. It's kind of like when you do a braid out, and your first braid out you do small braids to kind of get the pattern set in, and the next one you do bigger braids, but you still have the pattern from the small braids. So you take it, and pin curling is good, especially when you have natural hair and you have your ends are a bit thick. What I do, I actually trimmed my ends. I trimmed about half an inch to an inch off. Once you straighten it, it's a really good time to trim your ends, and it does help with the health of the hair and make it look better. So if you watch what I'm doing, I just take the hair, curl it over my fingers like that, kind of tuck it in, and then take it and curl it up. Doesn't have to be super neat. And then kind of just flip it onto the hair like so. And usually I use a really long bobby pin or two smaller bobby pins, and kind of put it in like that. And if I have another bobby pin, obviously it'd be pinned on both sides. and it just looks like this. And then when you take it out, after you let it set overnight, it'll curl the hair. And I usually just put a little, what I find that works the best with this method is in each section, I use some coconut oil. And if you're going to sleep with, you can sleep with a net over your head, or you can, you have a satin pillow, you can use that. I usually like to keep the pin curls in place, so I'll put something over it. I had like a silk scarf or something like that. I actually had one, but I don't know where it went. But if your hair, say your hair got a little frizzy during the day, if you put the coconut oil and then you put like a silk or a satin scarf on, or a satin bonnet, and you, while you're sleeping, your body and everything will actually heat up that oil in your hair, and when you take your hair down, it'll be noticeably smoother and less frizzy. So that's actually a trick. It's kind of like how the, what's that method called? Silk wrap method works, but you're not sitting under a dryer with plastic over your head. Now, silk wrap method is another method that can be used. I've used it once or twice. Currently, I don't use it because you have to wrap your hair for that, and my hair is pretty thick, so I don't like having to wrap it around my head. It's kind of an arduous process, and when my hair is in this state, I like to do the least manipulation as possible to my hair. So if my hair is starting to get frizzy, then I'm just going to go with that frizzy look and start doing braid outs and things of that nature on the hair. Because, you know, this is a weakened state for the hair, so you have to be gentle with it. So I don't, that brings me to another thing. I don't comb out my hair every day with this. I don't brush my hair at all. I don't even own a brush. What I do when I take my pin curls, either I'll separate it like this, how many times I want for the curl, or I will gently, if you don't want that much curl in your hair, and why my hair looks like this now is because I will gently rake through it and finger comb with my fingers. So that's a way that you'll have less manipulation and damage to your hair. And you should use, I'm just looking because I thought I got my comb to show you guys, but you should use a wide tooth comb for that. So now I might comb my hair maybe every 3 days or so with this, and when my hair is in this state. If I do notice that it's getting a bit frizzy looking, I'll get some oil, put it on it, comb it through the same way you comb your natural hair, from the bottom up in the section, and then do the pin curl, set it overnight, and then take it down, and it's going to look considerably better. So for this, I washed my hair, and then I did a deep condition. And the leave-in products I used this time, I used Redken Extreme Anti-Snap leave-in treatment for distressed hair, and this has a protein in it, which is really good for when you're flat ironing your hair. It's going to make it less likely that your hair is going to break. So I use this as a leave-in conditioner. What I was going to do was put, because the method that I used was magnetic rollers and a flat iron, because I did not want to blow dry my hair, because I wanted to straighten my hair using a lower amount of heat. So sitting under a hooded dryer is less heat on the hair, rather than drying it directly with all that force from really hot blow dryer. So I rolled my hair in these magnetic rollers using this clip to secure, and then I sat under the dryer for about 30 minutes. Now this was a 2-day process for me because I had to work and everything. So I sat under the dryer for about 30 minutes, and my hair wasn't dry. So what I actually did this time was went to sleep and just let it dry overnight. You don't have to do that. You can sit under the dryer probably for about an hour and let it dry, or an hour to 45 to 50 minutes. It depends on how thick your hair is. So when you take the rollers out, your hair is still going to be pretty like kinky, but what it does is it's going to stretch it out, and it's going to flatten it just a little bit. And also, it's not going to be as crunchy as if you were to blow dry it. So once the hair is in that state, then I kind of just take it in little thin sections, and I'll take about a thumb amount measure with my thumb. So this would be a section here, and then go over each section with the flour. So in a rat tail comb, and this is the Air Chi flat iron from Marshall's that I purchased that I use on it, and it has this little dowel setting here. It's not extremely exact, but I put it between. It goes from 360 and then it goes to 410, so I put it in between the two, and that's the setting I use for my hair. And before I flour my hair, I always do the paper test, which is take a piece of toilet tissue paper and slowly run it along the toilet tissue paper. If it burns the paper, then it's hot enough to burn your hair. Okay, so what I do, I use the Redken as a leave-in, and you want to have a silicone serum product to use or you blow dry or before you sit under the hooded dryer, and then you want to have a silicone product to use after the blow drying or hooded dryer process before you flat iron. That is the key to protecting your hair. Some people they might use a natural oil like coconut oil or grape seed oil, and I've used both. Coconut oil made it really smooth and pretty, but I actually do prefer to use the silicone products just because they act in two ways, which is they also are anti-frizz and they protect against humidity. I usually use the coconut oil to moisturize my hair on a daily basis after straightening it. So, and it has water in it, which is good. So, but not enough to frizz the hair. So, okay, so after I used the Redken, I was going to use a wrapping product, like a roller wrapping product or mousse, but I had the olive one, but when I went to put it in my hair, it just made my hair completely dry, and I looked at the ingredients and I was like, sure enough, I found alcohol in there, so I just threw that in the trash, and instead I decided to use my John Frieda Frizz Ease Extra Strength Formula Hair Serum, and this was about, I don't know, maybe $14-12. This was probably going to be like around $20 for this little bottle, and this is supposed to protect against humidity and keep the hair really smooth. Now the thing with this product is you have to use a little bit. If you use too much of this, it can make your hair sticky. So the only reason I use this is because I was using a roller set, and I didn't want to use my roller set hair product because it made my hair feel dry. Instead, I used the John Frieda because it's sticky, and then it's also a heat protectant, and it also has the anti-frizz. Now, usually, you don't have to do that. You can go directly to the next step. I'm just very meticulous about heat protection, so I put a lot of products in my hair. But what I usually do when blow drying is go straight to this. So I'll have a leave-in this case it was a Redken, and then I'll go straight to this. And this is the Aishi Hair Polisher Heat Protected Straightening Serum. And you see it has a blow dry and a flower in there. So I would put the leave-in and then put this in and then blow dry it. And of course, just having these kind of products, serum-like products, whether you're blow drying or when you're blow drying, it actually makes the hair more smoother, and it makes the whole process smoother, and it feel like more silky, and you can feel that it's coated the hair and your hair has protection from heat. You can just go from from doing this leave-in to putting this on and wrapping it around the magnetic roller. I just wanted the extra hold, so I added the John Frieda. But these actually have the same purpose. This just has more hold in it. Like I said, if you use too much, your hair could actually be sticky. So these have the same purpose. And obviously, this is about a $7 bottle, 6 fluid ounces, $7 bottle, and you're going to get way more product than you are going to get for this for $20. So if you just want to use this one, go right ahead. Now, the next product, it actually is also a serum, and I'm going to explain to you why I'm using another serum, because some people use this product when they're blow drying, and then they use it before, like right before they flat iron. Now, I'm pretty sure you're not going to do any damage to your hair, but what it tells you to do is to apply this to towel dried hair, and then you want to use the heat tools. It does not tell you that after so then you're going to use the your blow dryer, and then you're going to flat iron. It doesn't tell you. Now, what I've seen some people do is they'll use this as the finishing product for when they're flat ironing their hair, and you're not really supposed to do that. Once you towel dry your hair and you put this in, you blow dry it or sit under you roller set it, then you're supposed to just go directly to your flat iron and use your flat iron on it. This is not made to put on the hair and then once when you're blow drying or roller setting, and then put it on again when you're flat ironing. This is not a product for that, because it doesn't state that on the back of the product. It simply says, apply enough serum to achieve even coverage on towel dried hair, comb through and style. So what I wanted to do, it says ideal use with ceramic flat irons and all heat styling tools. The thing is, the directions don't actually say, apply before you flat iron. It just says apply on your wet hair. And naturally, if you're applying it to the wet hair, this is something that you're going to use before you blow dry, not when it's time to flat iron. You're going to use it before you blow dry, and then you're going to pray that there's still enough coverage on your hair, which there usually is, because after I blow dry with this, my hair is still pretty serumy. Then you're going to just go straight to your flat iron and use it. But I wanted an extra layer of protection. So I spent quite a while in the store, and I found this Cream of Nature with argan oil from Morocco, Heat Defense Smooth and Shine Polisher. I specifically wanted a product that said that you can apply this product onto your hair before you flat iron, not while your hair is damp, because when you're getting ready to flat iron your hair, you're past the damp hair process. You've already blow dried it, you've already sat under the dryer to roller set it, and now you're ready to flat iron. So I wanted a product that's specifically chemically designed to put on your hair before you flat iron. And the Evo product that I had was one of those products, but like I said, it had water in it. So I wanted to find a serum-based product that had the same chemical function of protecting the hair. Now, usually this is when people go to their coconut oil, and they'll put the coconut oil or they'll put the grapeseed oil, and then they'll flat iron the hair, because that's the last layer of protection. If you're going to do that, you want to make sure that it has a burning point that is high enough to withstand the heat of the flat iron. This one has 280, so it doesn't. So, like I said, I spent a good time. I had to look through a lot of products before I found this, because almost all of these serum products, almost all of them that I found, including this one, said to put it on while your hair is wet before you flat iron or heat style with the roller setting. So this one specifically says, I'll read the back. Smooth cuticle while protecting against heat. Create silky smooth frizzy finish. Seals in exotic shine. Directions: apply to wet or dry hair before using your blow dryer, flat iron, or other heat sealing tools. So this is specifically formalized so that you can apply it onto your dry hair. You can apply it onto your wet hair before you blow dry, and you can apply it onto your dry hair before you flat iron. So that's what you want, something you can apply on wet or dry hair. Okay, so I know that this is going to stand up to my flat iron if I'm going to put it on after I blow dry or after I roller set. And it's also going to give me that nice shiny look, and it has the same functions of protecting against frizz and sealing in the shine. So this was a really good product. It was about $9. This is my happy find. Okay, so that that was the product that I used to do my hair. And I'm just going to show you, like I said, my hair is pretty much in need of a combing. But I'm going to do that before. I won't comb my hair now because I want to keep whatever wave it has in it. I will comb it before bed when I set it with the pin curls. But now I have to just prepare it for the day. So I'm getting some coconut oil, wondering what I'm digging and putting on my hand with a spoon. Okay. And I'll just show you guys. This is just how I prepare my hair. Once I take it down, heat the coconut oil up in my hands. Nice and coated. Start at the ends. I just kind of scrunch it in there. Like so. And I do notice the coconut oil really does like calm my hair down. So scrunch in there. Like I said, some people might reach for a comb or a brush now. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to manipulate this hair that much. That's how I avoid breakage. What I do want to do is kind of get the top to relax a little bit, because like I said, I was really tired and I didn't pay much attention to pin curling it, so it's a little poofy. So I'm going to take it and kind of just, you can see what I'm doing, kind of rake my fingers through it gently, and having oil on your hand helps. And then where you feel it kind of needs to be tangled again, pull it down, and you can already see how the oil is affecting my hair, and the finger combing, it looks more smooth already. So yeah, and you don't have to overdo it. Just I have natural hair. This is not going to be the same. Then I kind of just scrunch the ends up to kind of give it that curl back. I have natural hair. Do you see the difference in, I don't know if you can tell, but like this side that I just did, I did a little bit of this before I actually got on camera, but I stopped myself midway and was like, let me share with you guys how I do my hair to avoid breaking my hair. I used to, when I first flat ironed it, I used to comb it, and then I was watching this girl's video, and she was doing this so bad. She was combing her hair. She's like combing it. She actually had a paddle brush, and she was like trying to get it decent because it was humid outside, and then the brushing wasn't helping. So then she did the silk wrap. But then I was reading the comments and someone said, "Oh my God, like stop raking through your hair like that." And I was like, you know what? That makes absolute sense. You're so used to combing your hair, but when your hair is this thick, you should not rake through your hair like that, because I'm pretty sure you're causing breakage, and it's already going to be more sensitive because you flat ironed it. So ever since then, I stopped. I don't comb it. Like I said, I might comb it every 3 days or so, and I use a very wide tooth comb, the one I used for detangling, which I actually went and got, but it got lost somewhere along the way to making this video. But yes, finger combing, and this side is still a little but that's because of how I slept on it. So yeah, you basically use your fingers and smooth it out. And now my hair is, scrunch it up, helps get rid of some frizziness on the end. I usually like, okay, so now my hair is decent enough for me to go out into public. So this is how I maintain my hair, and I just wanted to share that with you guys to show you what you can do to help eliminate any breakage or anything like that with your hair after you've flowered it. So I'm going to go and finish up some other things I have to do. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Blessed be.